The South China Sea is once again a flashpoint. Chinese Coast Guard vessels have escalated their activities near the coast of Zambales in the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. This escalation marks a dangerous turn in the ongoing maritime dispute. China's actions threaten the fragile peace in the region. They also directly challenge the Philippines' sovereignty. The recent incident involved a Chinese Coast Guard vessel, CCG-3103. This vessel used a long-range acoustic device against a Philippine Coast Guard ship, the BRP Cabra. This incident occurred near Zambales within the Philippine EEZ. The use of an LRAD is a significant escalation. It is a dangerous and irresponsible act. It highlights China's willingness to use force in asserting its claims in the South China Sea. The international community must condemn China's actions. Failure to do so will only embolden China. It will lead to further aggression in the South China Sea and beyond. The Philippines has every right to defend its territory and its people. The Philippines must continue to stand up to China's aggression. The Philippines must also seek the support of its allies in upholding international law. China's actions in the South China Sea are a threat to everyone. They are a threat to regional stability. They are a threat to the rules-based international order. The United States and its allies must work together. They must push back against China's aggression. They must support the Philippines, and they must defend freedom of navigation in the South China Sea. The use of an LRAD by the Chinese Coast Guard is a worrying development. An LRAD is more than just a loudspeaker. It is a weapon. It emits high-intensity sound waves causing pain and disorientation. The use of an LRAD against the Philippine Coast Guard is unacceptable. China has a history of using LRADs in the South China Sea. In 2023, China used LRADs against Vietnamese fishing vessels. This is part of China's increasingly aggressive behavior. The international community must send a clear message to China. The future of the South China Sea hangs in the balance. The recent incident near Zambales is not just about the use of an LRAD, it is about China's blatant disregard for international law. The CCG vessels, including the 3103 and the larger 5901, were operating well within the Philippines' 200 nautical mile EEZ. This is a clear violation of the Philippines' sovereign rights under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. China's actions are also a direct affront to the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal ruling. This ruling, delivered by the Permanent Court of Arbitration in The Hague, invalidated China's expansive claims in the South China Sea. China has consistently refused to recognize the ruling. China continues to operate in the disputed waters as if it were not bound by international law. China's illegal patrols are part of a broader strategy. China wants to establish de facto control over the South China Sea. This is being done through a combination of coercion, intimidation, and the construction of artificial islands. China's actions threaten the livelihoods of millions of people in Southeast Asia. They also threaten vital shipping lanes crucial to global trade. The Philippines has rightly condemned China's actions. The Philippine Coast Guard has deployed additional vessels to the area. This includes the BRP Teresa Magbanua, BRP Suluan, and BRP Gabriela Silong. The PCG has issued radio challenges to the Chinese vessels. The PCG has also asserted the Philippines' sovereign rights in the area. The Philippines is also seeking to rally international support. The Philippines has called on the international community to uphold UNCLOS and the 2016 Arbitral Award. Several countries, including the United States, Japan, and Australia, have voiced their support for the Philippines. These countries have also called on China to respect international law. The Philippines' response has been measured and responsible. The Philippines is not seeking confrontation. The Philippines is seeking to defend its sovereign rights and uphold the rules-based international order. The Philippines cannot do this alone. The international community must stand with the Philippines. The international community must send a clear message to China. China's aggression will not be tolerated. The world is watching.